Welcome back, Glam Tribe. Thank you all for joining me. I'm just going to show you a short overview of how I completed the style that you just saw in the beginning. So what I'm doing here is just finishing up the third layer of cornrows, okay? Parting with my rat tail comb just to get the even section that I want. Then I'm going to apply some pomade or edge control down the part and take my rat tail comb and part. Continue to make a straighter part, okay? This is just precision parting, okay? Now once I achieve that straight part that I want, go ahead and tie off the hair that I'm not working with. Make sure that the section is fully detangled. Her hair is in between medium and fine texture. So I'm just trying to be very gentle with her hair. Her strands are very fragile. You don't want to braid too tight, just braiding firm, okay? All right, and this is just a demonstration of how I start off with a small piece in the front and cornrow down the middle, okay? Now I've already done a bottom layer, the middle layer, and this is the top layer. So she has a total of 3 layers. So that it gives the illusion that her hair is very full, although it's not full, okay? Alright, so let me just show you the top part. Here's the top part of how I braid it. I'm just going to give you a slower version. The last version was just a speed up version. Here I'm just slowly cornrowing. As you can see, I'm very gentle. My wrists are loose and I'm not braiding tight at all. If your child is not whining and crying and wiggling, then you're braiding fine. With children this small, she's about 3.5 to 4 years old, this small, you want to give them something just to keep them occupied so that you can complete your style as quickly as possible. So I just want to make the cornrows the same size as each cornrow that I see. If it tends to look too small or too big, I will correct it. I'll take it down and then I'll correct it. But if I see that it's, looking like the rest of the cornrows, same size and everything, that means I'm doing it the correct job. Just trying to give you all a closer view of how I complete the cornrow on the scalp and off the scalp, okay? If the hair tends to frizz up or start to frizz up, I just basically take a little pomade and put it on the sections of the hair, just to make sure that it stays together, okay? There's a little pomade, I apply it while I'm braiding. And that will keep the hair smooth and together. Keep a lot of the flyaways from popping up, okay? Take your time when you're braiding. If your child is very small, you may want to just take a few breaks. If they're at an age where they normally would sit, then continue the style. Normally this style will take about 2.5 hours depending on how many breaks that you take. Okay, so this is 3-layer cornrows. These are in between small and medium. We call them medium. Now here's a quick time-saving tip that I'm going to share with you. Go ahead and purchase about 5 to 10 bead stringers. They're about $1 each in your beauty supply store. Go ahead and start stringing up the beads. You can do this before you start the hair process, or you can get someone in your household to help you string the beads up. If your child is old enough, while you're braiding her hair, she can go ahead and string up the beads as well. This will make the beading process a lot faster for you. So Mom chose the pattern white and clear. So we want to string that up in the same order for each bead stringer, okay? Okay, so here I've already started putting the beads on. I'm just going to show you a few that I put on. I count out how many that I'm going to put on for each braid. I believe we use about 8 beads since they are small. So we did 8 beads. See how I just put the hair through the loop, count how many beads I want to slide on, and I slide them all the way up. Okay, and that's how they're staying on without a rubber band for right now. Okay, so just slide them up. I string up every braid first before I start to put the rubber band on. Okay, so in order to put the rubber band onto the end of the hair, I basically take one bead and I slide it all the way down to the end of the braid. I fold the end of the braid over the bead and I apply my rubber band. Okay, how many times do I apply the rubber band around the bead? I would say anywhere from 6 to 10 times, just so that it's securely fitted. Okay, we want to make sure that the rubber band stays on throughout the whole entire wear of the style. Okay, so I do that for each one. I make sure that the beads stay on. Okay, I test them out, kind of yank at it for a little bit, just gently, just to make sure it's not going to slide out. Okay, so the 3 layers make the style look fuller. Okay, since our hair is in between fine and medium, we want to just create that illusion that her hair is really full, and we don't want to do too many braids. So that's why I chose the 3 layers. And this is all her natural hair, no hair added. Okay, now this style normally will last a child anywhere from 3 to 5 weeks. Okay, you can get a good month out of it. That's if you put on a bonnet or a silk scarf, silk do-rag, something that will protect the style. Now that she's like a toddler age, you know, normally they are a little rough. They play around on the floor, jump on the bed, hop, flip, you know, and it creates frizz for their hairstyle. So you want to just try to preserve the hairstyle as best as you can. Just try to put something on it at bedtime. You can still moisturize the hair, spray a little oil sheen, braid spray, things of that nature. If you need to, you know, sleek the edges back, you can do that as well. Just take a little edge control. Try not to do too much gel. All right, so to finish off the look, what we do, we just take a white string or any string that you like. I'm just doing a crisscross action, okay? Just like you're tying your shoelaces. Crisscross it and then take your crochet needle and pull the string through. Okay, so once I do that, I finish off the string doing a crisscross action. Okay, just crisscross it all the way down to the bead portion. Once you do that, you're just going to make a loop. Okay, tie it into about 3 knots. Okay, so that's securely on there. Now if the white string tend to get dirty, you just want to cut this, cut with scissors at the knot, unloose it, and you can, take the thread out, take the string out. Very easy. All right, so I'm just applying some edge control here. And then I'll apply a little oil because we did moisturize her hair before we started. Just applying a little sheen, okay? And this is the look. Isn't it beautiful? It just looks like an Egyptian princess. Oh, just so cute. Thank you guys for watching so much. I hope you try it.